Hi again, everyone. This is Bob with LoanModificationUSA.com, and I have for you now part 2 of mortgage loan modification, why principal reduction is your best option for loan modification. In part 1, we learned that lenders use MERS to hide the sale of loans in the secondary market, but the courts have ruled this is an illegal practice and have vacated many foreclosures. Also, we learned that the ownership of MERS-registered loans is nearly impossible to discern, and it renders those loans unsecured. In part 2, I'll describe why the MERS principal reduction is better than the old HAMP loan modification and how you can obtain one. So why then is principal reduction the best chance for a loan modification? Well, in the old HAMP program started by the federal government, a borrower had to document income and couldn't make too little or too much money to qualify for an interest rate reduction on the loan that would lower their payment. Under this scenario, the majority of people wouldn't qualify for a loan modification and would have to pursue other means to get the relief from unaffordable payments. Now, with the MERS problem that lenders have created for themselves, lenders are faced with having no recourse if a borrower defaults on a loan. If a loan was registered in MERS, the lender can't foreclose. Because of this, lenders are capitulating when borrowers request a reduction in principal balance. Lenders realize that they could be faced with a total write-off of the entire loan balance and are willing to write down a portion of the loan balance in order to salvage something out of the situation. Best of all, with a MERS principal reduction, there is no qualification other than your loan having to be registered in MERS. It is therefore much easier to obtain than a HAMP loan modification. Of course, it's never going to be that easy. You can't just call your lender and demand a principal reduction. You have to know the law and be able to explain in legal terms why your offer is the best option for the lender. You have to discuss the case from a legal perspective and show them that you know the law and your rights and how MERS has rendered your loan unsecured. When faced with having to defend a lawsuit, lenders realize that they have no option but to negotiate. They know they have no recourse and are receptive to proposals that help them recoup some of the potential loss. So how do you find out if you can get a MERS principal reduction? Well, the only requirement is that your loan must have been registered in MERS. To find out, you can use our easy MERS loan registration check form on our website. Just fill out the form and you'll know within 24 to 48 hours if you're a candidate for a MERS principal reduction. There's no cost to find out and no obligation whatsoever. You can click the red button below or look for the red Check MERS Loan Registration button anywhere on our website. Well, that's the end of part 2 of mortgage loan modification, why principal reduction is your best chance for a loan modification. Thank you for your time, and remember to click the red button anywhere on our website to find out if your loan is registered in MERS and whether you might be a candidate for a principal reduction.